Imagine the power is out for weeks, stores are empty, and your family still has safe food to eat. Today, we're revealing the Amish's top 25 foods that never spoil. These smart choices keep your family fed no matter what. Ready to see how the Amish do it? Let's jump in. Popcorn is a classic snack that seems to stay fresh for ages. Popcorn kernels, when they're stored in a cool, dry spot and sealed in an airtight container, can last up to 2 to 3 years. After that time, they may start to lose moisture, which could affect flavor. This makes them different from microwave popcorn bags, which need special packaging. In many Amish homes, popcorn isn't just a snack. It's also used in granola mixes or blended into trail mix for a crunchy boost. A 5-pound bag can produce countless servings, providing a light and healthy treat for movie nights or whenever you need a quick bite. With its simple storage needs and many possible uses, popcorn is an excellent item to have in your long-term food plan. Just as popcorn pops with excitement at the movie night, another timeless favorite packs a punch with its enduring flavor and protein power. Looking for a protein-packed snack that stays fresh without a fridge? Beef jerky is a perfect choice because it can last for years when properly dried and sealed. The Amish often make their own by seasoning lean cuts of beef with salt and spices, then slowly dehydrating it until there's little moisture left. After that, it's packed in airtight or vacuum-sealed containers, which help keep it from spoiling. A kilogram of beef jerky is loaded with protein and can power you through tough situations. Don't eat beef? You can try turkey or venison jerky for the same benefits. Easy to pack and nutritious, jerky is a must-have for any emergency stash. While beef jerky toughens up your snack game, sometimes you need something just as reliable but a bit more versatile in the kitchen. Spam is a hearty meat choice that can sit on your shelf for years. Spam doesn't need refrigeration and can remain good for up to 5 years as long as the can is kept in a cool, dry place. The Amish like Spam because it's cost-effective and convenient, making it a great go-to protein source. It works in a range of meals from simple sandwiches to hearty casseroles, adding a salty, savory taste. Remember to check your cans for rust or dents before eating. Thanks to its extended shelf life and easy preparation, Spam provides a reliable way to make sure you always have meat on hand. Spam might be the unsung hero of long-lasting meats, but what keeps your mornings bright and your energy steady? Need your daily caffeine fix to last for decades? Instant coffee might be the simplest solution. When sealed in an airtight container and stored in a dry, cool spot, it can stay fresh for up to 20 years. The Amish appreciate how quickly it dissolves and how long it lasts, making it perfect for emergencies or just a busy morning. Whether you drink your coffee black or transform it into a latte with powdered milk, instant coffee lets you enjoy your cup of joe without worrying about spoilage. Even a small jar can keep you stocked for years, ensuring you never have to face the day without coffee. While instant coffee keeps your spirits high and your mornings moving, sometimes you crave a soothing sip that offers tranquility and warmth. Tea gives warmth and relaxation while staying flavorful for a long time. Tea leaves, whether loose or bagged, can keep their taste for 2 to 5 years if stored in a dark, dry place away from direct heat. The Amish often store flavors like chamomile, peppermint, or black tea to have a comforting drink ready at any hour. Loose tea generally preserves its flavor longer than tea bags, but either option can be a soothing treat. You can sip it hot, mix it with honey, or even brew it cold for a refreshing drink. With its long shelf life and relaxing qualities, tea is a solid choice for rounding out any stockpile. After savoring a calming cup of tea, it's time to fuel up with something hearty and versatile. Just as tea balances your day, dried pasta provides the essential foundation for countless delicious and satisfying meals. Want a filling meal base that can outlast many other pantry items? Dried pasta is one of the most reliable staples around. When placed in airtight containers and kept in a cool, dark environment, it can remain usable for years after its printed date. The Amish rely on dried pasta because it cooks quickly, provides essential carbs, and works in endless dishes. Think spaghetti, casseroles, or noodle soups. You could also try rice noodles or bean-based pasta if you want variety in your meals. With its affordability and versatility, dried pasta easily fits into any long-term meal plan, ensuring you can whip up a hot, satisfying dish anytime. With dried pasta ready to whip up a comforting dish anytime, your pantry is well equipped to handle any culinary challenge. Now, to add a touch of sweetness and versatility that can enhance both savory and sweet creations, let's pour into the next essential item: corn syrup. Corn syrup is a sweetener that almost never goes bad, making it a smart pick for any long-term pantry. Corn syrup has a very low chance of spoiling because of its high sugar content and low moisture. If you store it in a tightly sealed container and keep it away from light and heat, it can last pretty much forever. The Amish often use corn syrup to make desserts and candy, but it also works well for canning fruit since it helps lock in flavor and freshness. Unlike some other sweeteners, corn syrup rarely crystallizes, so it stays smooth and easy to pour whenever you need it. Now that your sweet needs are covered, let's check out a healthy snack that powers you through the day and lasts a long time. Want a snack loaded with nutrients that can stay fresh for months? Almonds fit the bill perfectly. They're packed with vitamin E, healthy fats, and protein, making them a go-to choice for the Amish and anyone who wants a long-lasting, wholesome snack. Keeping almonds in the fridge or a cool, dark spot can help them maintain their crunch and flavor for up to a year. Whole almonds hold up better than sliced or flavored ones, so they're often the first choice for long-term storage. If almonds aren't your favorite, try walnuts or pecans for a similar nutrient boost. These nuts can be used in many dishes, from baked goods to salads, or simply eaten on their own. With your snack supply sorted, it's time to add a savory seasoning that stays good for ages. Soy sauce offers a deep, savory flavor that holds up for a very long time, making it a great addition to your pantry. Because it's high in salt, soy sauce naturally resists spoilage if you keep it sealed and store it in a cool, dark area. The Amish rely on soy sauce for soups, marinades, stir-fries, and many other dishes that need a bold, salty taste. If you need a gluten-free option, tamari or liquid aminos can work just as well. It's also an affordable way to bring complex flavor to your meals, since a little goes a long way. Plus, you don't have to worry about it going bad anytime soon. Now that your meals are packed with flavor, let's find an oil that lasts for years without losing its quality. Looking for a cooking oil that can stand the test of time? Virgin coconut oil might be your best bet because it generally stays good for 2 to 5 years. Its high saturated fat content helps it resist spoilage, so it won't go rancid as fast as some other oils. The Amish value coconut oil for frying, baking, and even making soap or skincare products. You can keep it in a cupboard or pantry as long as the container is sealed tight and the area isn't too hot. One jar can last a long time, giving you a stable source of fat for both your cooking and household needs. With your oil sorted out, it's time to add a tangy condiment that stands strong in storage. Mustard delivers a sharp, zesty taste while also staying good on the shelf for a remarkable length of time. An unopened jar of mustard can often last up to 3 years, and once opened, it still has a shelf life of about a year if you keep it in the fridge. The Amish enjoy using mustard not just on sandwiches, but also in dressings, marinades, and pickling mixes. Its vinegar content helps keep it fresh, so you don't have to worry about it spoiling quickly. If you want extra variety, consider trying hot sauce or other vinegar-based condiments which also last well. Mustard is a simple and tasty way to boost the flavor of many dishes. With mustard ready to spice up your meals, let's continue building a stockpile that's both versatile and long-lasting. For a flavor that holds its strength for decades, pure vanilla extract is tough to beat. Pure vanilla extract contains about 40% alcohol, which acts as a natural preservative, preventing it from ever going bad if you store it in a cool, dark place. The Amish love pure vanilla for baking, cooking, and even homemade lotions because it adds a deep, sweet aroma that lasts. Unlike imitation vanilla, which can have extra ingredients that reduce its shelf life, pure vanilla extract remains strong for years. A 500 milliliter bottle can flavor countless recipes, showing that a little goes a long way. With vanilla boosting your desserts, let's explore a natural sweetener that also lasts for a very long time. Want a natural sweetener that can stay good for ages? Maple syrup is a classic choice the Amish enjoy for its pure taste and long shelf life. Unopened, it can sit in a cool, dark place almost forever, and even after opening, it stays fresh for years in the fridge if sealed well. It's not just for pancakes. The Amish also use it in marinades, glazes, and baked goods. If you prefer variety, you can try honey or agave syrup. With its smooth taste and lasting power, maple syrup is a sweet staple you can rely on. Now that your sweet needs are covered, let's add a powerful preservative that never seems to expire. Vinegar is a multitasker that stays fresh practically forever. Its acidic nature gives it a long shelf life, which is why the Amish use vinegar for pickling, cooking, and even cleaning. Whether it's white vinegar or apple cider vinegar, just store it in a sealed container in a cool, dark place. Apple cider vinegar is especially popular for its added health benefits and mild flavor. Since vinegar doesn't spoil, it's an affordable way to keep vegetables fresh, boost flavor in recipes, and handle household chores without worry. With vinegar preserving your stockpile, let's include a sweet, nutritious choice that remains tasty for years. Looking for a fruit-based snack that can last a really long time? Applesauce fits the bill, especially when homemade and canned properly. The Amish make it by peeling, coring, and cooking apples, then mashing them into a smooth or chunky mixture. After sweetening or adding spices, they seal it in jars using a hot water bath to lock in freshness. When kept in a cool, dark space, a jar of applesauce can stay delicious for years. It's not just a handy snack, it's also great in baking and side dishes. If you want to change things up, try other fruit purees. Applesauce adds a wholesome touch to your pantry that never gets old. With applesauce providing sweetness and nutrition, let's bring in a high-protein food that holds up for the long run. Hardac is an age-old biscuit that stays fresh for an impressive amount of time. Hardac is a dry, high-protein staple that can last for years without going bad, making it a key food in Amish pantries. The Amish create it by mixing flour and water, sometimes adding a pinch of salt, then rolling and cutting the dough into small squares. They bake it at a low temperature until it's completely dry and hard. Once sealed in airtight containers and kept in a cool, dry place, Hardtack provides a reliable food source that won't spoil quickly. A 10-pound batch ensures you have a sturdy, nutritious option ready for any situation. Its long history and practical use make hardtack a dependable part of any survival pantry. With hardtack supplying protein for the long haul, let's explore a tangy way to keep vegetables fresh. Want a crisp, tangy treat that can last for years in your pantry? Pickled vegetables fit the bill perfectly. The Amish preserve all kinds of veggies like cucumbers, carrots, or green beans by soaking them in a brine of vinegar, salt, and spices, then sealing them in sterilized jars. When stored in a cool, dark space, they stay crunchy and flavorful for a very long time. Pickled vegetables aren't just tasty snacks. They also work as great additions to soups, salads, or side dishes. You can even experiment with different vinegars or fermented methods for unique flavors. Tangy, versatile, and long-lasting, pickled vegetables add both zip and shelf life to your food supply. With pickled vegetables bringing tangy variety, let's secure a hearty meat option that lasts without refrigeration. Salt pork offers a savory way to keep meat on hand for months. By salting and curing pork thoroughly, the Amish ensure this meat can last for an extended time without needing the fridge. Stored in a cool, dry space or vacuum-sealed packaging, salt pork remains a dependable source of protein during emergencies. You can add it to soups, stews, casseroles, or any dish that needs extra richness. A 5-pound block of salt pork gives you plenty to work with, though bacon or jerky can also be used if you prefer variety. Because of its durability and taste, salt pork is a smart choice for anyone stocking up on long-lasting foods. With salt pork giving you a sturdy protein, let's keep your dishes delicious using another essential pantry item. Looking for an easy way to give your meals flavor without needing fresh ingredients? Dried herbs are the perfect solution. The Amish harvest herbs like oregano, thyme, basil, and rosemary at their peak, then dry them in a well-aired area or use a dehydrator. Once fully dried, they're stored in airtight containers, away from light and moisture. This keeps their aroma and taste strong for up to a year, allowing you to season soups, sauces, and meats no matter the season. Having a few small jars of dried herbs on hand guarantees you can create flavorful meals even when fresh herbs aren't available. With their concentrated flavors and impressive shelf life, dried herbs are a must-have to keep your cooking lively. With dried herbs ensuring your meals are always bursting with flavor, let's add another layer of versatility to your pantry. Next up are canned fruits. Canned fruits let you enjoy the sweet taste of summer all year round, even when fresh produce is out of season. These fruits remain safe to eat for years if they're properly canned and stored in a cool, dark place. The Amish pick ripe peaches, pears, and cherries, then process them using a boiling water bath or a pressure canner to seal in flavor and nutrition. Packing them in syrup or juice helps keep their taste and texture intact, making canned fruits perfect for desserts, side dishes, or quick snacks. A six-pack of assorted canned fruits adds variety and nutrition to your pantry, ensuring you can always enjoy a burst of sweetness whenever you need it. With canned fruits bringing summer to your shelves, let's explore a hearty grain that outlasts most other pantry items. Looking for a grain that stays fresh for decades without losing its quality? Cornmeal is a favorite among the Amish because it can last for many years when stored in airtight containers in a cool, dark spot. Its low moisture content means it rarely spoils, making it a reliable ingredient for cornbread, pancakes, polenta, or even as a thickener for soups. A 10-pound bag goes a long way, and for more variety, you can try masa harina or regular polenta. Thanks to its long shelf life and versatility, cornmeal deserves a prime spot in any long-term food supply. With cornmeal ready for all kinds of meals, let's add a natural sweetener that never goes bad. Honey is a golden sweetener that practically never expires, making it perfect for long-term storage. The Amish prize honey for its versatility in cooking, baking, and sweetening beverages, as well as for its healing properties. Because of its natural preservatives, honey remains good for years when sealed in a cool, dark place. Whether you drizzle it on bread, mix it into marinades, or use it as a sugar substitute, honey stays smooth and flavorful without any artificial additives. A large jar of pure honey keeps your pantry stocked with a naturally sweet option that stands the test of time. With honey as your golden sweetener, let's explore how fermented foods like sauerkraut can add tang and nutrition to your pantry. Sauerkraut is a tangy, nutrient-packed way to keep cabbage fresh for months. Fermented foods like sauerkraut play a big role in boosting gut health while preserving vegetables. By soaking cabbage in a salty brine, you create an acidic environment that blocks harmful bacteria and encourages good probiotics to grow. When stored in airtight containers in a cool, dark spot, sauerkraut can stay fresh for several months to even a few years. The Amish enjoy it in soups, stews, and sandwiches, appreciating its lively flavor and health benefits. Keeping a few large jars handy ensures a steady supply of probiotics and preserved veggies for any meal. With sauerkraut keeping your veggies tangy and gut-friendly, let's add a protein source that never goes bad. Want a protein source that can last for decades without spoiling? Dried beans are a staple for the Amish and for good reason. They're full of protein, fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, all vital for a balanced diet. When stashed in airtight containers or vacuum-sealed bags and kept cool and dry, beans like pinto, black, or kidney can stay good almost forever. Use them in soups, stews, salads, or even veggie burgers for a hearty meal. A 20-pound bag offers a generous supply that's always ready when you need it. If beans aren't your first choice, lentils and split peas are equally long-lasting and nutritious. With dried beans handling your protein needs, let's move on to a vegetable option that stays fresh in cans. Canned vegetables are an easy way to keep key nutrients in your meals year-round. They're packed with vitamins and minerals, making them perfect for times when fresh produce is scarce. The Amish eat tomatoes, green beans, peas, and more, sealing in both flavor and nutrition. When kept in a cool, dark area, these cans can last years without losing quality. Use canned vegetables in soups, casseroles, or as simple side dishes. You can even explore frozen veggies for more variety. Durable, nutritious, and easy to use, canned vegetables help ensure your meals remain balanced and flavorful no matter what. With canned vegetables maintaining your vitamin supply, you're now equipped with a set of never-fail foods that enrich any long-term stockpile. There you have the 25 Amish foods that never go bad. Adding these to your pantry can keep your family safe and fed no matter what happens. If you found this helpful, share the video to help others build their own resilient pantries. Thanks for watching.